Okay, thank you for tuning in. I'm very happy to be doing this episode with you again. All right, so in last episode, we started talking about public and private blockchain, and the advantages and the disadvantages of each of them. So today, we're diving into what are the real world use cases for each of them. Of course, public and private blockchain solve different problems. And when you have a project you are working on, or you have a business you are developing, and you are thinking, okay, I would like to incorporate blockchain into this my business, then you need to know which of them is good for what you are going into. So that's why we're going to be looking at the real world use cases for each of them. So we are going to start with the public blockchain. Of course, as a matter of revision or something, we know that public blockchain is open to anyone, is decentralized, and there is no single owner. So what are the real world use cases that we have under that? Is the cryptocurrency and payment. Of course, some people, the only thing they know about blockchain is cryptocurrency. That's the only thing they are aware of. That's the only thing they are aware that blockchain is being used for. And what is this cryptocurrency? Like Bitcoin, like other cryptocurrency, they enable us to do peer-to-peer payment anywhere in the world without needing banks. You understand? So another use case for public blockchain is digital assets and NFTs. They are used to prove ownership of digital art, collectibles, gaming items, and virtual real estate. So it's possible for someone to buy a work of art, for example, and that work of art is being represented in the blockchain. We call them NFTs, non-fungible tokens. So with that now, that make you to say this is the proof of ownership I have that this asset belong to me. The next one, the third one, is this decentralized finance. They call it DeFi. Smart contract, power loans, savings, tradings, and insurance without intermediary. So smart contract can power loans, can help you to save, can help you to do trading, can help you with your insurance without needing any intermediary. That is what we call decentralized finance. Then we have voting and governance. In voting and governance, you can use public blockchain to ensure transparent, tamper-proof voting and decentralized decision making. So you want to vote in an organization, you want to do a vote, and even at the national scale, you can use blockchain to achieve it. Supply chain and transparency. You can use it to track products from origin to customer. So it helps you to say, okay, this product is being shipped from Guangzhou, China to somewhere in Lagos. You track it moment by moment. Then for charity and donation, for people that love to donate to charity, it's easier for you to do it. It's also easier for the people that are managing the charity themselves to also be accountable with it. Say, this is the amount that we have received. This is what we have spent it on. It is easier to do that on public blockchain. How about private blockchain? Like we said in the last episode, it is restricted. That's restricted access. It's controlled by one organization or a group of organizations. What are the real world use cases for private blockchain? Banking and finance services. It is used for fast settlement, interbank payment, and secure record keeping. So, if Bank A is sending some money to Bank B, they can use private blockchain to achieve it. Then healthcare data management. You can securely store and share patient record between authorized providers without any leakages. I hope you are aware that one of the most important system to protect, maybe after financial transaction, is medical record of individuals. And there have been issues upon issues about somebody's medical record being leaked. Sometimes when they are political aspirant and want somebody have access to their medical record and they started using it against them in a campaign. So, but with private blockchain, that can be eliminated. You can transfer from hospital A to hospital B using private blockchain. Enterprise supply chain, that's the third use case for private blockchain. Businesses can track inventory, they can track shipment, they can track compliance within a trusted network. So you can track all of those things. If there's inventory, okay, these are the number of these products that we are sending to the other company. Okay, this is, and the other company will also receive it in real time. All right, so we have identity and access management. It helps you to manage employee and customer identity securely within an organization. So you have a system whereby you want your vendor, for example, to be able to access some part of your system. Maybe you have a website and you want them to be able to access it. Why they are having access to it? Identity and access management says that you give them access to some part of the information you have. Now, with blockchain, you can now trace what are their activities on your system. You can have a proof of what is being done by who on your system. That's what I mean by identity and access management. We have trade finance and document. In trade finance and documents, you can digitize and automate letters of credit, invoices, and trade documents. Yes, all of the trade documents, you can digitize them. You know, before now, you have to just move them from one place to another. Somebody is signing it. Sometimes they say it's lost in transit. You can't find them, but with blockchain, you can remove all of that. Internal business operation, you can use it to improve auditability, reduce fraud, and streamline multi-departmental workflow. Yes, it can help you to trace your workflow. It can help you to reduce rate of fraud, because everything that is being done by anyone is tamper-proof and it can be traced. Once you have, what it means is that once, let's say for example, a teller in a bank, and some transaction is being carried out on a system. That transaction is being, if the bank is using private blockchain, that transaction is being recorded on the blockchain of that bank. If you need to now audit that system, it's easier. You just come around, look at who does what. This is what this person have done over the last 6 months. You can't deny it because there is proof. There are proofs to show that those transactions are being carried out by you. So from here now, you should be able to now decide which of the blockchain is suitable for the kind of use case you want to engage them with. Until I come your way next time, like I always say, do something with what you are learning. Go out there. Try and find out about businesses that are coming on blockchain technology. See how you can invest in them. See how you can get yourself enlightened more about blockchain technology. Thank you. Till I come your way next time. Bye-bye. Stay blessed.